Dude.
First of all, I have no say in it anyway.
First of all, your good friend Rob Conrad over there at Magic 96 broke the old Christmas shit out this past weekend, so now I'm screwed. I mean,
At the station or at his house?
no, it's on the station. It's been on the station since last week. So it's the point of no return. So when the Christmas music's on, and like anything, like if I hear a Christmas song in July, it's just too far out.
Right. Well, it's wet. But I think it's weather related for us. Like if it's so here's a great psychology thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, in July we're not going to have a cold day, but sometimes in September, October. So,
yeah.
Like today's going to be 75 degrees, but tomorrow's going to be 50.
Triggers.
Right. So don't you think the cold is okay with Christmas? But no,
absolutely.
But
Here's the deal.
I need fall music first.
No.
Yes.
There's no fall music.
For me,
You're talking about fall music.
Well, not fall holiday songs. There's not like Thanksgiving songs, but
no. What's fall music? What the hell's that?
Like I have just certain songs like Don Henley, "Boys of Summer."
That's a summer song. That's not a fall song.
I know, but for me, it's a fall song. It has personal meaning.
Okay,
but this is too much.
Here's the deal, man.
Are you going to change this by December?
This is part of this time continuum. Well, first of all, I got to go over to my ex-wives on Thursday. Because when you go through divorce, you got to split everything up. It never ends.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
Yep.
And so because when you have a divorce, someone's trying to get the hell out of the house as quickly as possible.
Of course.
And you're like trying to get all the stuff out because you don't want to have remembrances of them. You're like, okay,
right.
fine.
Right.
I said, leave that here, leave this here. And so you go through this thing over the years of, okay, I found something of yours. It will be.
It'll be.
I found something of yours.
It's only going to be like 2 years. Seriously. Yeah. 1 to 2 years.
Whatever. I mean, I'm okay. Yeah. It's okay, but she's like, I need lights. And I put and you know how I am with my lights.
That's
yeah. Right.
So, lights? Whose lights?
Mm-hmm. So anyone that knows me knows I put up about 24,000 lights, literally.
I can see them from my house.
It's not a Clark Griswold thing. It's very classy. It's no blow-up stuff and flashing lights and music. It's just beautiful. You just sit there and you look at it, you're like, oh, it's nice. My neighbors love it.
Yep.
People around this area love it, and I do it for them. I do it for my kids first, and I do it at Christmas time. I'm not one of these over-the-top Christmas yahoos, but it is a wonderful time of the year. I am looking for hope. I'm looking for faith. I'm looking for love, and so normally I would start December 1st, right after Thanksgiving.
Right. Okay. Good.
But I'm 7 on 7 off with my kids. So when I'm with my kids, I'm like full force with my kids. And so I got the week off. And then in the week when I don't have my kids, I'm working my ass off. I was down here last night till like 11 o'clock working on things in the radio station. I got a huge day today. I got shows to record with Damon Johnson. So I'm like, man, if I wait.
No, I get you.
I got to go. Now, I don't have to turn them on. But I got to get after it.
You're experiencing.
It's
I know.
Stressful.
You're experiencing yet another component of divorce.
Oh.
Right? So there is the whole divvy up stuff. There's all that.
You would think, not having your kids half the time, you're going to have all this time on your hands. You just don't. If anything, it goes by faster. It's more planning.
Wait till you see. About come mid-December, you'll see me on Fox 6 talking about holidays and kids and divorce. But you bring up a really good point, particularly 7 on and 7 off. See, I think 7 on and 7 off is challenging. I mean, it's all challenging, but it's very challenging because exactly what you just said. I got a week where I'm not going to get anything done or not much done.
Yeah. You know what? When Rebecca, just people's like, man, enjoy every moment you do with your kids because it goes by so fast.
Yeah,
You'll hear that. Every parent hears that.
Look,
the minute they're born, when it goes really fast. Well, cut that in half.
Yeah. Well.
Cut that in half because
I know,
when you ain't seen your kids half the time, I mean, I'm like 24 hours a day, and I love it. I mean, I absolutely love it. I love it.
You know,
I'm all or none, an all or none guy.
Yeah.
So I'm going through. So I'm supposed to meet her tomorrow, and I said, well, you want to come to the house? She's not going to have a car, and I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'm just going to bring this stuff over to your house, and we're going to get through this stuff because if we don't do it now, it's going to be a couple of weeks. Then it's Thanksgiving. Then next thing you know, I'm not putting stuff up because I don't know what I have, and so in the decree or whatever, she wanted half. I'm like, you don't need half the lights.
You got 24,000
because you got a smaller
place. Are
you
putting them up for her?
No, I'm not putting.
Oh, you're not
at her house?
Yeah.
No, I got my own thing here.
Okay, so you're just gonna.
And the other thing is I'm a purger.
Yeah,
you know. So I purge. So you see the front of my house? I have no shrubs. I
No, I
about
just
4 or
thought
5
about
weeks
something.
ago, I put a hockey mask on and a chainsaw and went out there and just started, and just because we had the same crap in our front yard for 18 years, I'm like, it's time. So I had this grandiose idea. I was going to build this wall. I'm going to put a new bed in,
Yeah.
put some new and with this Christmas, I'm going to have my new trees,
Yeah.
and blah, blah, blah. And
It's not grandiose. It's for planning.
it ain't going to happen.
Right.
And so now I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to do lights and just drape them up and down the house because this is the first time that I actually have access to the front of my house because I've always had things in front of them. You can't put light. So I'm just going to do something a little different. So I started getting through it. And I thought,
like these.
rather than move everything over there because these are mine.
Yeah.
So rather than move everything over, I'm just going to keep my stuff here. And I thought, well, I got it out. I might as well put it up. And Dr.
I like
Josh,
that one. Can you show me that one? I know it's not really
that's
that.
WSNO.
Yeah, can you turn it?
Snow.
Oh, that one's
That's
nice.
me sitting there, and then
That's
you got
really nice,
then you
yes.
got cold KOLD, which of course would be
No,
a
I
radio
like
station.
these. No, I like these. In fact, we could keep these up year round.
I
could.
I probably could too if there weren't snow on them. I think we could
Yeah.
probably do that.
So, do you know which ones you're going to give her?
I asked her yesterday. I said, "Listen, what do you want?"
Yeah.
Or I didn't say, "What do you need?" I said, "What would you like?"
Mhm.
You have to be really careful when you're texting an ex about because I want half. Well, you're going to use half. There's no way you could possibly use half. And she knows how much Christmas means to me. Christmas lights mean to me because I spent.
That's what she
weeks.
wants.
And she's totally cool.
Yeah.
And she's nice about it. And she's like, I probably need a couple strands of white and some color ones, blah blah blah. So I'm putting together.
She going to do stuff on the
I'll
outside?
put a little care package together for her, make sure she gets, and then she's got all kinds of Christmas stuff.
Okay,
I
so
don't
she-
even
okay.
realize. I'm just gonna take it over there and just take it.
Welcome to
if
divorce.
you don't want it, I'll get it back next year. But
Welcome to divorce.
it sucks.
Yeah, yeah. It
There's
sucks in
there's
so many unique.
There's no silver linings.
So many. Yeah, no, there are.
The only
There are. You're just not there yet. Be patient, young one.
Man.
Just be patient. You are
She
in.
just called me young one.
You're in the middle. You're in the very early stages of the transition.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know what? I'm adapting. I'm adapting
Yes,
or I'm perishing.
because
I
you
will
don't. Yeah,
adapt.
you will adapt, and this is the part. This is the. It's the tearing apart because you don't really snip the umbilical cord here.
Yeah.
It's more getting rid of the adhesions.
Yeah.
Right, and there's little bits and pieces, and it's going to be okay.
The weeks that I don't have my kids, I am like a squirrel on crack.
Yeah, I know.
I told somebody if they set up a camera in here,
Yeah.
you probably think I'm on meth. I mean, I'm just yesterday
yeah.
for like 12, 13
That's
hours straight.
right.
I'm just cleaning stuff up, and I'm going to vacuum it. And so I just got to stay busy. And the good thing is, and I love every day, and every day is a blessing.
Stop. You don't have to be good. Right. They're not here.
I love it. And so normally I just want to get the darkness. Like if I can get the nighttime, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll turn some TV on, make a nice dinner,
Yeah.
and then sit around just.
Well, yeah.
but
You're running
But
right.
now it's dark at 4:30.
Yeah.
So yesterday I was out in the yard. It was
I
getting
know.
dark. It was getting cold. I was like, "This is cool. I made it." You see my trash can? I took all my
Yeah, what
shrubs.
was
I mean,
that?
that's going out to the trash. I
No
took
one's
a
going
bunch
to
of
pick that up. They're not going to pick
Anyway,
that up.
so and I raked some stuff and
Yeah.
I pulled some cords and I redid I got a big cross that I put up
I
on my
saw that.
house, a big crucifix. I redid the lights on that, and I hear the chirping of crickets, and I smell a little barbecue. So I'm like, "Oh, it's time to go inside." Now
And it's
I
3
made
o'clock.
it, and it's 2:00 in the
Yeah.
afternoon. I'm like, "What the hell?"
I know. I
Yeah.
did that last night. I was like, God, because I'm still a little bit on California time, and I'm like, oh my God, it's so late. It's great. It's 9:30. It's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
And it was 6:30.